Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Transport Fever. In the last episode, as you may very well be aware, we ended up upgrading our airport to a medium one, which looks pretty dope, actually, apart from the fact that it looks kind of like a prison. Yeah, not so sold on the color scheme that you guys have gone for, but, you know, that's okay, that's fine. To each their own, I suppose. We also had to deal with this little rascally bugger who was, unfortunately, a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, but whatever. Good old regular should be coming in any time now, and also, why have we got so many logs waiting? We shouldn't have so many logs waiting. Either way that we look at it, that's not a bad thing at all. We'll be able to resolve that pretty soon. I'm gonna get this guy to go to the depot because we got a brand new, like, steak car, not the meat variety, in the last episode, which is kind of nice. Also, let's just put you in fast forward mode, and then let's delete this and that. And then, let's get a large country road to go to here, except this time, we'll bump it up a little bit. Because the reason that we're bumping it up is that this is going to get upgraded to 2 tracks, and also a platform length of 320. 320. That's what it is. 320. That's what we're gonna do. 320. Alright. You high speed as well. Sure. Why not? Electricity. Yep. Sure. Perfect. Apply. Grand. Now that might get rid of all of our logs up here. Oh my god. That's a horrific feature. Like, that is actually the most annoying thing, or one of the most annoying things about this game, for sure, is that it gets rid of all of your fucking passengers whenever you do that. Fuck, that's really annoying that we lost all of our logs. There was 127 of them there. 127 logs. Whatever. Can I not just get you to merge onto this lane? Look, fucking merge. Look, just onto the... there, like that. That's perfect. You're not quite hitting the 300 kilometers per hour that I was asking for, but that's okay. We'll have a slight collision with the signal. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Let's... yeah, sign me up to that one. That's a really good speed. That corner almost certainly slows the track down. Like, if I was to take a measurement on the outside, yeah, we max out at 150 there, which is not great, but at the same time, this is like a cargo line, so I'm not that concerned by this fact. You're going to merge onto this line, which should be easier said than done. Construction not possible. But that is possible. I mean, it's not fantastic speeds, but it's okay. Again, what the fuck is up with this? Like, this is just horrendous. Like, I know it says it'll work, but for real, like, why the hell does it look so ugly? Even if I upgrade it, right? Even if I upgrade it and make it look not like, you know, even if I make it look all Framlingham Sawmill. Yeah, the road that we were gonna build. Yeah, even if I upgrade the track, it still looks horrendous. Yes, and up. It works. It works a dream. It works a dream. That's pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. Let's go for the most expensive bridge, because why not? Why not? Keep bus lane. I mean, we don't really have a bus lane yet, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, massive track length at both ends of the station now, which means that we'll be allowed to get trains up to 320 meters in length. Very, very exciting. In fact, very, very exciting indeed. I clicked on the residential building when I didn't mean to. My bad. Any logs waiting? No logs waiting. Perfect. Just fucking perfect, video game. Thank you. Thank you for that gift. That is, whenever I upgrade a station, you automatically fuck me. Ugh. Irritates me so much. Alright, let's get rid of all of this nonsense. And let's buy some brand new... Not that, even though that is technically brand new. Can go up to 125 miles per hour. Pretty cool. Also, a rail bus. Interesting concept. Less convinced that it's actually going to make it. Stake car is the upgraded version. Capacity of 13 logs. Or whatever. I mean, we're going to be using logs in the stake car, so that's kind of fine. Let's just get as many of them as we possibly can. Like, what's the maximum track length? Well, we can maximally go up to 320. I'm curious. 324. Yeah, so that's... If I run a train that's 324 on Buzz Lightyear, is it going to work? Or will it just, like, not be able to load up the last carriage, should I say? Also, how fast are we even going to be able to get up to on this train? Like, this train is now, it's huge. It's absolutely gargantuan. Can carry 200 logs. This is more of a proof of concept than anything else. It just doesn't stop, does it? We might even need to introduce a second engine to this train. Okay, so you picked up your one log. You know what? You're actually having zero difficulty with, like, traveling at a pretty decent speed, you know? If we can get up to 90 kilometers per hour, then this, you know, this little experiment could totally be fine. I mean, obviously, we're going to end up paying for a shit ton of running costs, which will drive up the price, obviously. And we haven't made a profit on this in a fairly long time, believe it or not. But this is fine. Sure. Fuck it. Let's leave it. Let's let it be. There's no point in not doing that. That seems completely reasonable to me. It just means that we'll 100% of the time get every single little last bit of wood, which works, which absolutely works for me. Now, is there any nearby forest that I can also start exploiting? There's a forest over here. Is that the closest forest to this area? Because I would love to start up some sort of a delivery service that sent more logs over to this place over here. I mean, I could, if I wanted to transport logs that desperately, I could just transport them from here to here. But at the same time, we could probably quite easily actually get a train route over to this part. But it's just, is it worth it? Like, industry in this game, in my personal opinion, is pretty fucking broken. Like, it's not fun to do, but it's like the only reason that anyone would actually ever you know, play with industry or use industry is if they wanted to challenge themselves, and it's just not worth it otherwise. It's just not worth it at all. I do have an idea, though. I do have an idea. And this is an idea that I've sort of been cooking up for a wee while now. But it would allow us to get... more wood. But it's just not worth it, right? Because in my mind, I can totally see us upgrading all of the routes to double track, right? So first things first, we'd have double track on pretty much every route. That would work fine. And then we'd have this massive, long... effectively map long, well, I say map long, half map long network that could be used for both passenger and cargo services, right? So if I wanted to transport wood from here all the way to the sawmill, all the way over there, and then ship the contents to, you know, Dorchester or whatever, then I could do that. I could absolutely do that. But at the same time, creating a station and creating a bunch of trains to come to this forest over here, and then to get it connecting onto the, you know, it is possible. It's entirely possible. It's not even challenging. It's just a case of, is it worth it? Probably not, because we're just not going to make A, that much money, B, it's going to take a shit ton of effort to do. Hey. Can you get move preference cheap? Is that why you're taking the car? Move preference fast? Alright. I'm gonna see if I can do these guys a solid and get this upgraded. I didn't think so. I was gonna see if I could upgrade this whole shebang over here. Okay, that'll work. That'll totally work. We'll give it a bash. We'll give it a bash. I'm feeling generous today. Construction is not possible. Can we upgrade to this? Oh, that's possible. Sure. That's not possible though. And that's fine. I'll take that. That's good enough for me. Construction not possible. Construction is possible. Construction is possible. Construction is possible, but building will be removed. Okay, so I guess we ended up upgrading a tiny little bit of track. I say track. Yeah, let's not upgrade that. That seems like a bad idea. Track, road, whatever. Those words are interchangeable, aren't they? Very interchangeable. So basically what I'm saying is that forests, it's entirely possible for us to make this dream a reality. We could start shipping in a whole bunch of logs from elsewhere, but it's just not worth it. It's barely fucking worth it to do logs in the first place. Like, I don't even know if we make a profit on this route anymore. I mean, obviously we don't, because I started fucking around with the number of carriages that we've got, but yeah, it's the only rail route that's actually losing us money right now. But even if we did, even if we didn't have this whole crazy setup, I would still feel very, very strongly probably against cargo. So there you go. The second thing is that this might change. So because we've introduced this log thing, it might spur, for some obscure reason, it might spur the forests to produce more logs. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if the forests calculate how many logs they can realistically ship and then produce up to that number. But they should realize by now that I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. That's not how I roll. You got a lot of planks? Nope, not many planks. Not many planks here to be found at all. But we definitely are in the catchment area this time. I was just making sure. You know? Just making sure. Still no idea why there's 6 logs over here. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, so cargo is just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. It just isn't fucking worth it. My recommendation? Just don't even bother with cargo. Like, if you want to have fun in this game, don't even bother with cargo. Don't even fucking bother. Don't even fucking bother. There's another forest around here. Another forest over there. I mean, we could get another forest over there. We could get some massive train that, like, I don't know. We put like a massive station here, and then get forest from here, here, and there to feed into this station over here, and then get a massive long train track all the way over here that would connect up to here, and then take them all the way over here, and then all the way over to here. You know, we could do something like that, but it's just not worth it. Like, it's just not worth it at all. And what's crazy is that in the entire time that we've been recording, or that I've been recording, should I say, none of these have ever wanted to upgrade, which is deeply, deeply troubling, because I'm pretty certain that this ended up upgrading, whereas nothing else is upgraded. Like, nothing ever has upgraded. Which sucks. That fucking sucks so hard. That really does suck so hard. List of vehicles, list of depots, industries. Yeah, I mean, this list of industries, you know, it's fucking fantastic. It's just bloody great. It's just bloody great. There's nothing to do with the industries. It's not like an open transport tycoon when you can just, you know, you can place your own industry and you can, you know, you've got freedom to fuck around. But here you just don't. It's not even possible to make money with fucking ships, for God's sake. It's just not possible. It's just not possible, and it's just not worth it. Elstree and Borehamwood. Oh, new vehicle. What's the new vehicle? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? This is the Nohab AA-16. Let me guess. A cargo? Cargo up to 120. Power is 1,450. That power is way larger. I guess maybe this isn't cargo. Maybe this is just like passenger, I guess? I mean, its power is vastly reduced to that. Like, its tractive effort is much, much reduced. Yeah, that's kind of sucky. That's kind of sucky. I guess I was hoping for something a little bit better than that, but as it turns out, no. How many logs? How many logs did our big train end up getting? 47 out of 200? That's fucking diabolical, mate. That's fucking terrible. Yeah, we're not really turning a profit on this line anytime soon. And that's out of choice, I guess. I mean, we could choose to turn a profit by, like, halving the number of carriages that we have, but am I really interested? I don't really know if I am. I kind of just enjoy. I enjoy the shenanigans. I really do. There we go. Unload, 700k. It's not enough to become profitable yet, unfortunately. No upgrade or downgrade schedule. Try to ship more planks. This makes no sense, right? It's literally impossible for me to ship more planks. It's literally impossible for me to ship more planks. And for example, the upgrade over here says, try to ship more logs. It's literally impossible for me to ship more logs. I'm literally shipping logs as fast as you'll allow me to ship them. It blows my mind. It blows my fucking mind. It blows my fucking mind how this game is so fun, but at the same time, so unbelievably frustrating and so horrifically bad. It really, really grinds my gears. It really, really does. Here's a line that we haven't checked on in a while. The Totnes Bad Girl. 56 passengers waiting over there. How many passengers on this train? 54, that's not bad. And it's a Flying Scotsman, if I can recall, right? Yeah, it's a Flying Scotsman. That's not actually terrible. How are the finances looking? Finances are looking pretty decent, actually. Pretty damn decent. 1.3 or 1.23 million in profit the last year. Or, no, sorry, 675k last year, and then 1.23 million the year before. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And how are things going in Totnes? Like, we've been supplying energy for fuel for ages, and I don't think it's really done a damn thing, you know? I don't think it has. Let's have a little look at Elstree and Borehamwood's charts. See, is it even necessary? Like, it doesn't even seem necessary to get the cargo, right? All you need is passengers. Like, that's all we've done. We've just transported people to and from the city, and then that's it. That's all that's happened. Let's actually go and set up a. I suppose we can just leave it in 3 times speed. Let's go and set up the longest aircraft route that we can possibly get. There is one all the way over there, but I think we want one that's pretty much diagonal. Maybe 2. Maybe we'll get one in Hunstaten first. Yeah, we'll get one in Hunstaten first. We'll just plonk down a massive airport, shall we? 16 buildings will be removed. Oh god. Oh god, stop lagging, please. Dear god, stop lagging. Okay, this airport is actually comically large. Fuck me. Unable to align to terrain. All right, we'll do that. Look, consider this fantastic. You know, Orbital Potato has decided to invest heavily in your town. When I say invest heavily, I mean spend decent fucking cash on this place, because I've already spent Well, at this point, millions. Literally millions. So, gonna be interesting to see what happens. Let's get a little bus depot, or whatever started up. Too much curvature, fine. Buy road vehicles. Oh, we can get the brand new bus. 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, sure, set line. We'll call this testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Well, actually, we'll call this testing 1. And then we'll get a bunch of bus stops. Here we go. That's weird how that works. Don't really understand. There we go. All right, that's fine. Add station. There. And then all the way up there. Right? So that'll work. Sure, that'll work. All right. Now let's get the fastest plane that we have, which might be the newest one as well, the Lockheed Super Constellation. Yep, it just so happens to be that the newest one is also the fastest. I don't think that that's the case all the time, but it certainly is now. This is going to be testing 2. So testing 1, 2, 3 is going to be spelled out over the course of 3 routes. Unfortunately, we're only going to get to use 2 routes here. There we go. That's a fucking big circle. It's not even a circle, but you know what I mean. There we go. And let's get you going. All right, so that's testing 1. No, sorry, that's testing 2. Let's get testing 3 over in Petworth over here. Now, this technically is already serviced by a train that happens to be moderately successful, I guess. Like, in terms of like value for money, it's not actually that bad, but you know, the capabilities for growth just aren't there. Let's really fuck with the train and just, you know, let's just get a fucking huge airport. There, just get a fucking huge airport. That, you know, that always works to cheer me up. If you're ever in doubt, the day's going shitty, just get a fucking huge airport. New line. This is testing 3 because it's a series of experimental ventures, purely because I'm more interested in seeing the capabilities of this game than I am in playing along with its stupid fucking cargo system. All right, now what's going to be really interesting, right, is that are we going to see demand for the train reduce? I think no. I think that the train is still going to actually be successful. And the reason that I do is because passengers have different modes of travel. And some of them have the mode of travel fast. Some of them have the mode of travel cheap. And I presume there are other modes of travel as well. But there should be a little bit of a shake-up, that's for sure. That is for sure. And plus, it's worth bearing in mind that you could probably go from Petworth to Elstree and Bournemouth and then to Brackley, maybe faster than the train can get there. I don't actually know about that. I don't actually know about that. Certainly the train is, you know, it's one of the fastest in the fleet. It really, you know, it's very, very fast indeed. And in fact, there's 2 trains, so they're very, very regular in that regard. But at the same time, the train that goes from Petworth to Brackley is pretty fucking direct. It's pretty direct, if you ask me. Is this the new plane that we've got? Nah, it's aircraft 2. Where does that go? To Birchwood? Yeah. It's actually not bad numbers for that. 6 out of 15. Yeah, it's not great either, but I'll take it. I'll take it. What's this? TAL? Yeah, TAL's making money. I can see money being made with that. Testing, still very, very unprofitable at the moment. But that's because they are the longest routes that we really have. That's the brand new plane, though. So it'll be interesting to see any passengers waiting here. No passengers waiting for testing, which kind of sucks. This is probably the Elstree and Bournemouth East. This is FAL. Okay, that's not the other testing. No passengers waiting here either. Good stuff. Good to know that that things are going just as well as they were expected to go. Train 7 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Really? Has it? That's a shame. I was enjoying this train. This is a lovely train. It is costing me a fair bit of money to run, but no matter. I expect, by the way, that all of our trains are now making money, apart from perhaps one. The one and only Buzz Lightyear. Indeed. Which still, confusingly, is just not working out. Like, I just don't know. 108, though. That's good numbers. That's good numbers. That's really good numbers. That's 1.7 million. That's actually almost enough to make us fucking profitable. Wow. I mean, yeah, okay, almost enough. 459k. If I was losing 459k a month from a train route, you know, that wouldn't be classed as very profitable. That's very unprofitable. But at the same time, you've got to take what you can get. You've got to take what you can get. Absolutely. You absolutely do. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Transport Fever. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato, and I will see you next time. Bye.